Hello and welcome to day 7 on our journey to the game jam. So today we are looking at something called loops. And put really basically, loops are just ways to repeat code. So you don't have to put them in singularly many times. It just allows you to put this in once and it'll keep happening. In general, there's three main ones that we would talk about with Scratch, but you'll see here that there are a few others. So to get there, we go down to control. We've used wait possibly before, but the three we're going to point out are the forever, the repeat, and repeat until. Okay, so to think about these without fully doing them and just talking through examples, forever, well, this is something that we just want repeated to be happening again and again and again. So this might be to do with animation of a character. So we're going to use it to show movement, but it might be if you want something to keep changing and their loop to keep changing. The next one is for a specific number of times. So especially things like maybe counting, if you want them to keep counting the numbers to increase one instead of having to say one, say two, say three, say four, and then putting weights in between each of them, which take a long time, we can do that quite quickly here. And the final one there is repeat until something happens. So if you imagine a game, it might be if you're Flappy Bird, you're going to repeat that movement until you hit a pipe. In Super Mario, you might repeat something until you're hit by an object, creature, or you fall down somewhere. So that's kind of how that works there. So to start off, we're going to start with the forever. So let's get rid of these two. And then we're going to do looks. And we're going to say forever. And we're going to say switch costume 2, costume 2. And then we're going to go back to control because then we want it to wait for a second. And then we want it to switch to then costume 1. And guess what we're then going to make it do? That's right, we're going to make it wait for a second. So we're now going to put in a little bit of motion and we're going to make it move 10 steps when the right arrow is clicked. Okay, so what we should see now, you can already see he's dancing away. This is going to keep on going forever and ever and ever. It just keeps moving. But now when I'm moving, it looks much more like movement there. So that can make it a lot more effective. The next one we're going to have a quick look at is for a certain number of times. So again, to get this up, we're going to go to control and we're going to say repeat 10 times. So you could put something in quite straightforward like move 10 steps. And what you'll see is it will, well, we need to put an event as well. When that's clicked, it'll move 10 steps, 10 times. So it moves a bit further. You could repeat, move 10 steps and then play the meow. And what we should we make it wait a little second? We probably should, because otherwise this might just be a bit wild. So now you can see that it's making that movement and it's making its way across the screen. I will stop it there because that noise is some noise. But that would be really useful. Maybe if you have some sprites in the background of your game, or maybe your game needs someone to move in between other characters that are moving. This would be something that'd be really useful for doing. And you could obviously use that to help make a timer or counter for your game as well. I'm going to leave the third type for today just because I'm very aware that we're doing variables later in the week. So I'm going to pause you there. I'm going to put a few more videos underneath. But let's see how creative you can get with these loops. Can you get your character's looks turn into something fantastic? You know, when we go to looks, we can change the color really easily. So we could change the color every time. We could change the size, make it bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. Who knows? But I'm intrigued to see what you all come up with and make sure to share across. Thanks for watching. Bye.